All right, hey everyone. So after checkpoint 7 comes checkpoint 8. The title for checkpoint 8 is IR Grasp number 1, and it was due October 19th, 2020. But I am still accepting credit for it. So for your IR Grasp, in the IR Grasp, it is testing things that we've learned, for example, inferences and development and theme and making connections and inferences. And what your job is to select a book from Sora, okay, from Destiny Discover, or from your house that you have not yet read. And your job is to read the book, okay? So one option is Sora, and the best way to get to Sora, I would say, is to go to Clever. I might, and then type in Sora in the search bar. Okay, that's the best way. Once you type in Sora, it'll say Sora by Overdrive, and you'll click on Sora by Overdrive. There are plenty of books to choose from on Sora. Another thing you could do is go to Destiny Discover, and I think you can get to Destiny Discover on Clever. Yes, you can. So right here where it says Quick Destiny Discover, that should work as well. That should work as well. So those are the two options that you all have to select books from. Again, those options are Sora and Destiny Discover. After you select your book, your job is to read it, and I hope that you all enjoy the books that you select. Once you are, while you are reading, your job is to complete the IR Grasp. So your first job in checkpoint 8 is to select either the mild copy of the IR Grasp, the medium, or the spicy copy. Okay, so I'm going to use the mild, and I've already pasted it into this checkpoint. So when I click on this checkpoint, and I can get out of that, when I click on this checkpoint, what pops up is the mild copy. Okay, so it says ELA IR Grasp number 1 mild. I already typed my name, Mr. Washington, and I typed the title of my book, the Dickel Boys, the author of my book, Colson Whitehead, and the genre of my book, realistic fiction. So in the IR Grasp, the part 1 is vocabulary. Your job is to find 6 vocabulary words that are unknown to you, okay? So words in the book that you are reading that you're not sure what they mean. Maybe this is the first time you're coming across this word, or you've seen it, but you just don't know the definition of the word. That's what you do here. You type that word in. So if I'm reading the Nickel Boys and I come across a word that I don't know, I'll type that word in. I'll write the sentence that it's being used in the text. I'll write my guess at the definition, and then I'll write the actual definition after I look it up on Google. Okay, so that's what you're doing for this first part, which is vocabulary. Part 2 is questions. Okay, so part 2, we're taking the claim evidence reasoning format, or CER format, to answer development questions, inference questions, and theme. Okay, so for development, it's asking you, what do you feel is the most important part of the book? What is the most important event or character? Okay, so it's either of those questions. And why is it important, and how does it affect the characters or other events? So you'll identify what you think the most important event or character is in the book, and then you'll answer that question. Then you'll provide evidence as to why you believe that is either the most important event or character in the book. And then you'll provide your reasoning. Why? Why do you know this? Okay, or why is it important that this event or this character is the most important in the book? Okay, so that's your job here. It's claim, evidence, reasoning. You select your claim. So I think the most important character in the book I'm reading is Elwood. Okay, that's the main character. So I'll say Elwood. I'll provide my reasoning as to how I know he's the most important character. And then, so my evidence, as to how I know he's the most important character. And I'll provide my reasoning. So like why it matters that Elwood is the most important character. For inference, it's asking you to describe a character from the book that undergoes a change. Okay, so a character that undergoes a change in the story is, and you'll identify that character here. And then you'll identify how they change. They change from this to that, okay? So you identify that, you'll provide your evidence, and then you'll provide your reasoning, okay? You're answering the questions wherever you see highlight. Then finally, theme. What was the author's theme, okay? What was the message? Remember, theme is the message in the book. So you'll answer the claim, you'll provide evidence as to how you know that's the theme, and then you'll provide your reasoning why that's important. And then you'll write a summary, an objective summary of the book you read. Okay, that is your job. Good luck.